Jai Hind to all. My name is Hemant Kumar Baranwal, Assistant Professor, Ajay Kumar Gandhi Engineering College, Ghaziabad, from MCA Department. In today's lecture, I will discuss framework of IoT, framework of Internet of Things. This topic is useful for MCA 4th semester, and it is Unit 1 top. It is topic of Unit 1, Internet of Things IoT, MCA 4th sem, KCU 043. So first we discuss what is Internet of Things. We can say that Internet of Things is a concept which enables communication between internetworking devices and applications, whereby physical objects or things communicate through the internet. The concept of IoT began with things classified as identified communication devices, like radio frequency identification devices is an example of an identity communication device. Things are tagged to these devices for their identification in future and can be tracked, controlled and monitored using remote computers connected through the internet. Definition of Internet of Things: it is the network of physical objects that contain embedded technology to communicate and sense or interact with their internal states or the external environment. The Internet of Things enables a smarter bridging of digital, physical and human spheres by adding data capture and communication capacities to objects in a secure way to networked environment. This is an example of IoT, an IoT system. Here, any IoT system, one device is collect the data from real-time environment, like here collect data from IoT devices, example sensors. So many kind of sensors are there in IoT. IoT device antenna to read the frequencies or waves. IoT devices, example microcontroller. Next, collect and transfer data. That means data will collect from input devices like sensors and in between process, then transfer to for analyze and take action data. IoT hub or IoT gateway used in between for collect and transfer data, analyze data, take actions. User interface, we can use smartphone for user interface, human machine, analytics of business application, example customer relationship management, ERP, backend system. Next, there are some characteristics of internet. First is connectivity. Connectivity means it is an important requirement of the IoT infrastructure. Things of IoT should be connected to the Internet of Things infrastructure. Intelligence and identity. The extraction of knowledge from the generated data is very important. That means when sensor collect the real time data and we can find that data, we can find knowledge from that data. For example, a sensor generates data, but that data will only be useful if it is interpreted properly. Each IoT device has a unique identity. That means each and every IoT devices have the unique identity. This identification is helpful in tracking the equipments and at times for querying its status. Next, scalability. The number of elements connected to the IoT zone is increasing by day. Hence, an IoT setup should be capable of handling the massive expansions. The data generated as an outcome is enormous and it should be handled appropriately. Next, characteristic dynamic and self-adaptive complexity. IoT devices should dynamically that adapt themselves to the changing context and scenarios. Assume a camera meant for the surveillance, it should be adaptable to work in different conditions and different light situations like morning, afternoon, night. Next characteristic of the Internet of Things is architecture, safety. Architecture means IoT architecture cannot be homogeneous. That means it architecture cannot homogeneous in nature. It should be hybrid, supportive different manufacturers products to functions in the IoT network. IoT is not owned by any one engineering branch. IoT is a reality when multiple domains come together. That means we can use IoT application in so many areas of applications like hospital, agriculture, home, street lights, smart cities. There are so many applications we can use IoT projects or IoT concepts. There is a next safety. There is a danger of the sensitive personal details for the users getting compromised when all his her devices are connected to the internet. This can cause a loss to the user. Hence, data security is the major challenge. Beside the equipment involved is huge. IoT networks may also be at the risk. Therefore, equipment safety is also critical. There are four main components used in IoT. First is low power embedded system. That means less battery consumption, high performance are the inverse factors that play a significant role during the design of electronic system. Next, cloud computing. Data collected through IoT device is massive and this data has to be stored on reliable storage server. This is where cloud computing comes into play. The data is processed and learned, giving more room for us to discover where things like electrical faults, error are within the system. We can say that there are so many data are generated day by day, so many devices like sensors, that data can stores on our cloud. Cloud service provide, there are three types of in cloud computing. There are three types. One is infrastructure as a service, second is a software as a service, third is a platform as a service. Cloud computing provide these three services. Next, availability of big data. We know that IoT relies heavily on sensors, especially in real time, as these electronic devices spread throughout every field. Their usage is going to trigger a massive flux of big data. Next, networking connection. We can, if we want to connect so many devices in Internet of Things, so we should internet connection or networking connection. In order to communicate, internet connectivity is a must, where each physical object is represented by an IP address. However, there are only limited number of addresses available according to the IP naming. Due to the growing number of devices, this naming system will not be feasible anymore. Therefore, researchers are looking for another alternative naming system to represent each physical object. Next, now we will discuss conceptual framework of IoT. What is conceptual framework of IoT? Now we will discuss. The main task of this framework are to analyze, determine the smart activities of these intelligent devices through maintaining a dynamic interconnection among those devices. This framework will help to standardize IoT infrastructure so that it can receive e-services based on context information, leaving the current infrastructure unchanged. The active collaboration of these heterogeneous devices and protocols can lead to future ambient computing, where the maximum utilization of cloud computing will be ensured. This model is capable of logical division of physical devices placement, creation of virtual links among different domains, networks, and collaborate among multiple applications without any central coordination system. Infrastructure as a service, which is part of cloud computing service, can afford standard functionalities to accommodate and provide access to cloud infrastructure. Next point, total infrastructure system can be categorized into 4 layers to receive context supported e-services out of raw data from the Internet of Things. First, connectivity layer. This layer includes all the physical devices involved in the framework and the interconnection among them. That means all devices of IoT system are communicate to each other using connectivity layer. Future Internet largely depends on the unification of these common objects found everywhere. Near us, these should be distinctly identifiable and controllable. This layer also involves assigning of low-range networking devices like sensors, actuators, RFID tags, etc. And resource management checks the availability of physical resource of all the devices and networks involved in the underlying infrastructure. These devices contain very limited resource, and resource management ensures the maximum utilization with little overhead. It also allows sharing and distribution of information among multiple networks or single network divided into multiple domains. Next, access layer. Context data will be reached to internet via Internet of Things gateway as captured by short range devices in form of raw data. Access layer comprises topology definition, network initiation, creation of domains, etc. This layer also includes connection setup, inter-domain communication, scheduling, packet transmission between flow sensors and IoT gateway. Feature management contains a feature filter which accepts only acceptable context data, and redundant data are rejected. That means duplicate data or redundant data will be rejected or removed. Large number of sensor maintains lots of features, but only a small subset of feature is useful generate a context data. Feature filter helps to reduce irrelevant data transmission. That means feature filter helps or reduce irrelevant data, that means any noise data or duplicate data will be removed by this technique. Increase the data transfer rate of useful data and reduce energy and CPU consumption too. Number of features can be different based on the application requirement and context data types. Next is abstraction layer. One of the most important characteristics of OpenFlow is to add virtual layers with the present layer. Leaving the established infrastructure unchanged, a virtual link can be created among different networks and a common platform can be developed for various communication systems. The system is fully a centralized system for physical layer viewpoint, but a distribution of service could be maintained. One central system can monitor, control all sort of traffics. It can help to achieve better bandwidth, reliability, robust routing, etc., which will lead to a better quality of service QoS. Next topic, last point, service layer. Storage management bears the idea about all sort of unfamiliar and or important technologies and information which can turn the system scalable and efficient. It is not only responsible for storing data, but also provides security along with it. That means it is not used for storing data and it also provides the security. It also allows accessible data effectively, integrating data to enhance service intelligence analysis based on the services required, and most importantly increase the storage efficiency. The following equation, there are some equations used in IoT that provide the basic concept of IoT framework. First formula is physical objects plus controller, comma sensor and actuators plus internet equal to Internet of Things. That means physical object means our sensors which is used to sense the real time environment data, controllers, sensor and actuators plus internet equal to Internet of Things. Physical object means so many devices are used in IoT applications. Generally, IoT consists of an internetwork of devices and physical objects, where in a number of objects can gather the data at remote locations and communicate to units managing, acquiring, organizing and analyzing the data in the process and services. Next formula, physical objects plus controller, sensor and actuators plus internet of things. This is previous formula, it is 1.1 formula, equation 1.1. It is provided by Hakim Kashemili. Equation is simple conceptualization of a framework for IoT with connectivity to a web services. Next, an equation to conceptualize a general framework for IoT with connectivity to a data center, application or enterprise server for data storage, services and business processes. That is gather, gather plus enrich plus stream, manage plus acquire plus organize and analyze equal to Internet of Things. That is provided by Oracle. Another equation which conceptualize the general framework for IoT using the cloud based services. It is gather plus consolidate plus connect plus collect plus assemble plus manage and analyze equal to Internet of Things. These formula represent conceptual framework of IoT. Here we can say that figure of conceptual framework of IoT, it is provided by IBM IoT conceptual framework. Here there are some layers used to represent conceptual framework of IoT. First is sensors, label 1. In label 1 there are so many sensors are used here. First, application network, IoT communication framework, sensor application framework, IoT communication framework. These are connected to another label, gather gateway data consolidation label 2. That means there are so many sensors are used in IoT application. Sensors are collect data from environment, real time environment, and they provide the data to another level for data processing. In this use gateway data consolidation framework, IoT communication framework. Using network, we will use here communication management protocol handles using MQTT, message site, message router, message cache, publish, subscribe. Here use internet firewall. Next level is Informix time series service, device register and connect. Store the data, collect from things, manage a time series view of data, manage connections and subscriptions. Next, database firewall used to store the data in database. Data center management, service management, big data store in memory analytics and intelligence. NoSQL we can use for real time data. That means our data is not structured, for this is used for unstructured data. Relational time series service, spatial storage and real time analytics management. This framework model is provided by IBM conceptual framework. Next, we will discuss each equations and use in IBM conceptual framework model. Equation 1.2 is an IoT conceptual framework for the enterprise processes and services based on a suggested IoT architecture given by Oracle, figure 1.5 in section 1.3. The steps are as follows. First step, at level 1, data of the devices things using sensors or the things gather the pre-data from the internet. A sensor connected to gateway functions as a smart sensor. Like smart sensor refers to a sensor with computing and communicating capacity. That means any sensors which have the capability of computing and communication capacity, that is known as smart sensor. The data then enriches at level 2, for example by transcoding at the gateway. Transcoding means coding or decoding before data transfer between two entities. That means if you send data from one entity to another entity, that time transcoding is used for decoding or encoding purpose before transfer. A communication management subsystem sends or receives data streams at level 3. Next, 4 point, device management, identity management and access management subsystems receive the devices data at level 4. Next, 5 point, a data store or database acquires the data at level 5. In this level, database used for storing the data. Next, layer 6, level 6, data routed from the devices and things organized and analyzed at level 6. For example, data is analyzed for collecting business intelligence in business processes. That means if any application of IoT collect the data using sensors and it provide the next level, data is processed. After processing data, we can find the so many knowledge from that data, and that knowledgeful data we use in our business applications or business process. Next, architectural view of IoT. depending upon different application areas of Internet of Things, it works accordingly as per it has been designed or developed. But it has not a standard defined architecture of working which is strictly followed universally. The architecture of IoT depends upon its functionality and implementation. That means its architecture depends on functionality and implementation of different sectors or different applications. There are 4 layers that can be divided as follows. First is sensing layer, use sensors. Next, network layer to connect devices which is used in Internet of Things. Next, data processing, collecting data should be processed for business application, and last is application layer. That means we can manage or control our IoT applications. This is a figure of 4-stage IoT architecture. First is data gathering from sensor layer. Here sensing layer use physical objects to read the data from real-time environment like sensors and actuators are used here, sensing layer. Next is network layer. Once sensor collect the data, then that data will transmit to another layer. Here network layer use internet gateway, network gateways, network technology like data acquisition system that used for data transmission. Next is data process layer. In this processing unit works, data analytics and decision unit will be used for process information. Last point is application layer here use smart applications and management. Smart applications like we can control our IoT project or IoT applications using any smart applications like smart devices, smartphone devices. Next is sensing layer. Sensors, actuators, devices are present in this sensing layer. These sensors or actuators accept data physical environment. That means sensors or actuators accept the data from physical environment and process data and emits data over network. Some smart sensors can use the concept of data storing and processing and provide to another layer. Next is network layer. Network or internet gateway data acquisition system are present in this layer. Data acquisition system performs data aggregation and conversion function, collecting data and aggregating data, then converting analog data sensor to digital data, etc. That means our sensors read the so many data from physical environment, and physical environment data are not digital, that are analog signal. Then that data can be converted for processing in computer or any microcontroller devices. It should be digital. That means it converts analog data of our sensor to digital data, etc. Advanced gateways, which mainly opens connections between sensor networks and internet, also performs many basic gateway functionalities like malware protection and filtering, also sometimes decision makings based on inputted data and data management services, etc. Next layer is data processing layer. In this is a processing unit of IoT ecosystem. That means once data is collected and then we apply the processing on that data for extracting useful data. Here data is analyzed and pre-processed before sending it to data center, from where data is accessed by software applications, often termed as business applications, where data is monitored and managed and further actions are also prepared. So here edge IT or edge analytics comes into picture. Next, application layer. Once our data is prepared, that means our knowledgeful data is prepared. This is last layer of stages of IoT architecture. Data centers are cloud management stage of data, where data is managed and used by end user applications like agriculture, healthcare, aerospace, farming, defense, etc. This layer can use any smartphone or any device which can access all data of IoT systems. Thanks.